Wagwan guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Travel Sam TV, and from the look of things, we are in Panama. Guys, the videos are coming out slowly, but guess what? You're gonna see the trip that we made to Panama. Just continue to watch. Make sure you like the videos. Make sure you be a part of Travel Sam TV by subscribing to my channel. Yeah. Subscribe to my channel, guys, please. And remember, hit the notification bell also. All right? Yeah, man. Now, before I go into the video, guys, I just want to take this time out to shout out to a young couple that I've just met. Yeah, man. They are young YouTubers, and so I take the time out to say, yo, big up to Shay and Heck as they start the YouTube journey. Yes, guys, they are new and young YouTubers. Just 73 subscribers. Yeah, but guess what, guys? They're cool kids. They're cool people. Cool young people. Yeah, man. And I met them, and you know, it was cool. A cool vibe. So I'm just saying to you guys, if you're on my channel right now, go over to Shay and Heck. I'll put the description up on the page right now. You can see it, and give them a subscription, man. Subscribe to their channel. Give them a like. Give them a comment. Make them feel good. Tell them Travel Sam sent you, alright? Please, thank you very much. Now, watch the ride as we continue with this video. Alright guys, we are at the Panama Canal. And, yeah, this is where you're going to buy the ticket as we go to get our experience at the Panama Canal. Yeah, man.
Last week I was at Colombia for a month. And so this week 8 days in
Alright, so according to what we're seeing here, we have to go up. This is the gift shop area. So yeah.
I think it's made for
Thank you. So yes, Team Travel, we are at the Panama Canal, one of the places in the world that we always want to visit, especially my wife. Definitely, she wanted to visit the Panama Canal a very long time just to see this technology, this modern invention that really works so well by reducing travel time. Trust me. Now, the Panama Canal, I have to spend some time just to tell my viewers and subscribers who really don't know the workings and the history of the Panama Canal, just to share a little bit of what I know with you. So yeah, the Panama Canal works like a water staircase, using a system of locks to raise and lower ships between the Pacific and Atlantic Ocean. Bridging a 26 meter or 85 feet height difference. Ships enter a lock, the gates close, and the water fill the chambers to lift the vessel to the level of the next lock. This process repeats through 3 main locks. Now, the Gotham, Pedro, Miguel, and Mayflower to reach the elevated Gotham Lake, which forms much of the canal's route. Locomotives or mules help to guide the ships through the lock, which operate using gravity-fed water. Guys, this is what we are about to experience. These ships come into the lock. It is filled up, the lock is filled up with water, natural water from the lake. Man-made, you know. Yeah, man. And then it is filled up, rise to another level. Remember I said earlier, it is like a staircase because they're going up. They're lifting these ships up to about 85 feet from sea level. Think about that. It's like them take the ship up a hill. So the ship climb on a staircase up by using the lock system. So they fill the lock with water, rise it up, it go out on the other side, then lock up one behind it, release it, fill up the other one, and it keep rising, and then it reverse on the other side, because now you have to lower the ship down to the sea level of the Pacific or the Atlantic Ocean. Guys, this is a major invention, and this is what we are about to witness. Yeah man, the Panama Canal. Now the Panama Canal definitely works well because travel time is reduced in such a way where if it wasn't for the Panama Canal, a journey could take you what? Maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks to go around
South America.
But because of this canal, they don't have to go around
South America.
which takes around 8 to 10 hours. Yeah man. Now it is set up a way where in the morning section or the morning segment, ships come through one way. In the evening section, the ships come through the other way. What do I mean by that? In the morning section, for example, you have ships come through from the Atlantic to the Pacific, and then in the evening it's reverse, where ships come through from the Pacific to the Atlantic. Now you can have ship backing up, because while I was there, especially in the night when you look out in the ocean, the amount of ships you see out there waiting to cross the Panama Canal. Now let me tell you some more about the canal as we wait to witness a ship using this lock system. All right. Now the canal uses a unique lock system to raise and lower ships between the different levels, as I explained earlier, which you are going to see for yourself. Now ships are lifted from the sea level to Gotham Lake, a large artificial freshwater lake, by a series of locks. Again, as I said, it's like a staircase. After passing through Gotham Lake, ships are lowered to sea level on the other side using another set of lock. Ships do not pass through the canal under their own power. What I mean, if you see the little narrow place, which I'm pretty sure you're seeing it on there on your screen right now, the ships are huge vessels and they have no room for mistake. In fact, I heard that if they are going through it and the wind even blow too hard, it can send them to the bank and damage the ship. They cannot afford for such much tons of vessel hit the bank, so they have to use a thing that they call the mule to guide them through the locks, which you're going to see later on attached to the ships on either side with wires or whatever cables or guide wires to help to keep the ship straight as they journey, because the ship is not going through on their own power, meaning that the pilot or the sailor now drive the ship or sail the ship through. They are going through guided by these things that they call mule. Now, little history. The French attempt to build the canal in 1880. They failed to do so because of disease and bankruptcy and high mortality rates among workers. Now, the United States took over the project in 1904 under President Theodore Roosevelt, overcoming disease and engineering challenges to complete the canal in 1914. After years of dispute over sovereignty, the United States transferred full control of the canal to Panama, and in December 31st, 1999, that was done. Panama responsible for this canal. Panama is the one that's responsible and the owner of the canal. It doesn't matter who built it. America give it to them. Now so it go. Yeah man. Canal dramatically reduced travel time and costs for ships, eliminating the need to go through the southern tip of South America. Yeah. Now, when we talk about reduced costs, while we're there, we get to understand how much money a ship have to pay, or some ships, because the price varies. But a ship can pay up to $1 million to go through the canal. $1 million USD. Yes, you hear right. I saw it go. Now think about how many ships pass through this canal per day, paid $1 million US. It tells you what money Panama is holding. Yeah man. It remains a significant engineering feat, and it's considered one of the modern wonders of the world. And that's the reason why I actually wanted to go and witness and to see for myself, along with my wife, what this thing is about. Yeah man, around 14,000 ships use the canal annually, carrying a significant portion of world maritime trade. All the things that you purchase, all the things that you can buy, once it is shipped, it is a strong possibility that it comes through the Panama Canal. Cruise ship, tankers, you name it, most come through the Panama Canal and have to pay a fee to do so, which can be a hefty fine. Now guys, we are here to witness the Panama Canal crossing by a few ships, and that is what I want to share with you as the locks fill up with water or empty out with water, and then the ship is lowered and lowered and lowered until it reaches the other side. That's what it is about. When it's coming through, they bring it up, they bring it up, they bring it up until they miggle it, then they lower it, lower it, lower it until it reaches the other side. Again, as I said, it's like a staircase system. Now watch the ride, guys. Continue looking at the screen. You will see exactly what we're talking about.
Lo hacemos. Esto nos ayuda a ahorrar tiempo y agua.
So esteemed traveler, right here we are witness in a tanker coming through the canal, coming through the lock system. Now it is being pulled by what is called the mule, which is the locomotive, the thing that carried through. I remember earlier I told you that the ship cannot come through the canal on its own power, meaning that it cannot, sail through, power through, engine can be on. It's going to be pulled through the canal by these locomotive called the mule. In a short while, you'll be seeing me zooming in. There you go. If you look beside it, on either side, you'll see some little stuff, look like tankers. Them look like tanker, the America, the war tankers here. But if you look to it, you see connected to it, there are some cords or wires that help to pull the ships, and they are at the front, and I believe they are also at the back if you continue looking. Yeah, man, these are the things that continue to alternate and keep the ship steady. So sometimes it will be pulling to the left, sometimes it will be pulling to the right, but they keep it balanced. So guys, see with me, bear with me, because there's a lot of people at the observatory wanting to catch a glimpse of how this thing really works. Yes, they were all standing there with the cameras. The good thing I'm a bit tall, so I was, up over them a little bit so that I myself can get to capture a few footage so that you can see it. I can share it with you. Another thing that was there, guys, the element was very mean that day. The sun was scorching hot. In Spanish, I believe they said muy caliente. I pick up a few words, definitely. Panama, Spanish, of course. But yeah, this was what it looks like. So stay with me now, guys. Stay with me a little bit, man. Stay with me. And remember, if you're at this point in the video and you're not yet a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate you subscribing, I really do, because you keep my channel going. You support it by you subscribing and you liking the video and you sharing it. And importantly, I always tell you importantly, because if you don't hit the notification bell when Troublesome posts a video, you will not get notified, and sometimes some really interesting video pass you by. Remember, hit the notification bell also. Yeah, man, continue watching. So at this point, I realized that my vantage point wasn't too vantaging, if there is such a word. So I tried to move around to get a better footage, a better view. So here it is, guys. So at this position where the ship is right now, it is where it is basically going to be stationary in a short while. And this is where now they are going to empty out the water, let out the water from this lock that it's in right now, lower it down to another level. And that level is going to be the sea level. So after it lowered, you're going to witness it, guys. You're going to see the water eventually just go right down. And you please notice how high the ship is. You're going to notice in a short while the ship is going to be much lower than where it is now, because the ship is being lowered to the next level where it is going to go out on the ocean. Yeah, man, it's really something to see, guys. These big, huge vessel being passed through a place so and I mean narrow. It's really narrow, guys. I'm wondering why they never just make it wide. They make it narrow. Why? And give themselves much headache for can't run the risk of touching the ship. Guys, it's just one of those little things that, trust me. But anyway, seeing it is believing it. So right about now, guys, if you look carefully and closely, you'll see the water is going down, and also the ship is getting lower. Yes, guys, that's what it's all about. The ship is now at the top of the staircase, and they're now taking it down the staircase now. So when it comes down to another level, it goes out in another lock, which take it further down off into the ocean. Guys, watch the ride. So the ship is now down, way down. Remember how high the ship was, guys? Now the ship is lowered. Look carefully. There's almost no water can be seen from where we stand. And this shows you that the water has gone out of the lock. And these gates, these floodgates down here now, are the locking gate, is going to be open shortly. And the ship is going to go through. Along again, remember, the ship is being pulled by what is called mules, the locomotive that is responsible for carrying the ships through this channel safely out into the lake, which this lake is going to take it out into the ocean. Remember, we have the Pacific and we have the Atlantic Ocean. Yes, so these canal give you a gateway through. Now watch carefully as the locks open for the ship to go through. guys, I'm laughing because guess what? Dear videoing the whole thing. Yeah, man, I wanted to show you guys the ship up close and personal passing through that lock system there. But just as that was about to happen, my battery and my camera went hot and I have to shut it down. In fact, it shut down itself and I have to get it cooled down properly. Then I start it back up just to catch the back part of the ship going through. Nevertheless, I capture it with my eyes still. But yeah, notice locomotive going down that hill to show you that there is a drop off or a down or a staircase that this ship goes down. Trying to capture as much as possible. But you can see the ship going through, guys. It's come down from the level that it was. Remember I said it's 85 feet above sea level. Definitely. Now watch the locks again being closed so that the water can be filled up back so the other ship can go onto it. Remember, it works the same way when you're coming through from the other side. So yes, guys, it was an experience, and I would say an experience of a lifetime. After we left, we went downstairs and we went into the IMAX theater where we watched a documentary which narrated by Morgan Freeman, the American actor. Yeah, man, it was really a great one. Tells us and shows a lot of things that happened in the construction and the history of the Panama Canal. Guys, this is a must do. Put it on your bucket list. In fact, put Panama on your bucket list. It's a must do. It's a very nice country. Stick around, guys. I have a lot more videos coming up about the Panama Canal and about Panama. Watch the rest. So yes, Team Travel, once again, I would love to say thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you very much for leaving a comment. Also for subscribing to my channel. Remember, guys, that this is a channel that you must be a part of. There's a lot of videos that I've done earlier. Please go back and check them out and leave a comment. Yeah, man, definitely. Remember, guys, as we travel in this world, just remember, life is a journey. It's how you travel. Travel good, travel safe. Travel with Sam, but most importantly, travel with the Almighty. Travel Sam is out. Catch you on the next one.